Zero In on Carolina is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling.
I'm Taylor Vipolis. Today I'm joined by Nick Weiler, and today we'll just be kicking it with Nick. So, bad puns aside, this is your fifth year at Carolina. What led you to choosing Carolina out of high school?
I guess the number one factor was the university as a whole. You have the best of both worlds. You have great academics, great football, and you also have a great college town that I couldn't really get enough of.
I've noticed that from my playing days that the longer that Fedora's been here, the more leaders have kind of emerged. Now you're a senior, actually first year at the grad program. How have you stepped up in that leadership role?
Coach Fedora kind of talked to me after last year about me stepping up leadership-wise. So I was kind of like the leader, the specialist last year, just as our special teams group. But this year, he wanted me to take a more active role in leadership throughout the team in the off-season, keeping our mentality right and improving that, culture that we've established here since Fedora got here.
You've been a regular on the dean's list. You mentioned the academics, but truly how important is that side of school to you?
Football's going to end one day. You never know when it could happen. Could be tomorrow, could be 2 years from now, who knows. So you have to have a contingency plan for when you're done playing. So, you have the opportunity at one of the greatest universities in the world to, further your education. So I've just been trying to take as much advantage as I can in that role.
Sometimes I feel like people overlook what we go through from a day-to-day basis as student athletes. What's your typical day like?
Student athletes are a little underappreciated in what they do on a day-to-day basis. You wake up early, around 6:30 I go and get some rehab and treatment on any nagging injuries or just a preventative program for stuff that could happen to me. Do a quick lift, and instead of going to get breakfast, I got to grab my breakfast on the go to multiple classes just in time to make it in for a quick lunch. By the time lunch is over, you're getting back into the training room for a little more rehab. Then you have meetings, you have practice, and then it's 6:30, 7 o'clock, you get a quick dinner in, and then you have about 2 hours to get all your work done for the next day, for the next 2 days, and that's if you want to get 8 hours of sleep. So Carolina, you have 5 to 6 hours of homework a night that most students have the rest of the day after the classes to do. So you got to sacrifice sleep, then you got to wake up, do it all again the next day.
There was a point in the early years for you where the kicking game was such a concern for Carolina that Coach Fedora would just go for it sometimes on fourth down, and you've really turned that around. What's that been like?
It's been good as a special teams unit as a whole, and you have some confidence. The coaching staff believes in you, the team believes in you. He had every right to go for it on fourth down back then. I wasn't holding it against him, but it's good. You want to be a weapon for the team. You guys want to do your job. So me, Kyle, and Joey, we kind of took some pride in the field goal unit and making sure that we're a weapon, that we have the utmost confidence by the team and the coaches.
From a physical standpoint, you're not like a lot of kickers who you have a pretty big build, pound for pound in the weight room. You're one of the strongest guys. You're out there on the kickoff unit making, I think, 6 tackles. You're looking to make contact out there. So what's different about you than most kickers?
I guess it's kind of the mentality I was raised. My dad was in the Navy. I came from a very competitive family. Played multiple positions in high school. Kind of like contact. I know Coach Fedora doesn't like when I say that. So when I get a chance in the game, I kind of miss playing high school football, running down, making plays. So when I get down on a kickoff, there's opportunity for me to go make a play. I'll try to make it.